Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing very well. One moment, please. I hope y'all doing very well this evening. YouTube, how you doing? Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. What's going on this evening, this Friday evening? Are y'all glad it's Friday and the weekend is here? Well, we got a lot to cover. Yes, we have a lot to cover this evening. There's a lot going on. There's continuation of talking about Charlie Kirk, and we will continue. Yes, we will continue talking about Donald Trump and the Epstein files. That's the most important thing right now. Donald Trump and the Epstein files are the most important thing that we have to cover. But yes, there's a continuation of talking about Charlie Kirk. Yes, a continuation of talking about old Charlie, y'all. Charlie just ain't going away anytime soon. But you know what's really going to stay? We're going to always cover is those Epstein files. Yeah. We got so much to cover with that letter that Donald Trump, the check that he's supposed to have used to purchase a female. We're going to talk about that some more too. Hit that like button for me, you guys, as you coming in. Hit the like button for me. Whew. Today we are discussing Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, and the person that unalived Charlie. We now know who his parents is, his grandmother, etc. And a lot of us black people are still baffled that the MAGA Republicans are still coming after us, and we had nothing to do with Charlie being unalive. But y'all just get off on targeting black people. Y'all have been threatened and jealous of black people a long time, and it's getting sickening. Because that guy that unalived Charlie was one of your own. He was not black, nor was the person brown. He was a white guy that even looked like Charlie, if you ask me. He was MAGA. His parents, his grandmother all said they've been for Trump all these years. They voted for Donald Trump. Charlie Kirk's unaliver voted for Donald Trump. He was MAGA just like you. But it has been said that he was part of Nick Fuente's group. Been in a lot of group chats that was affiliated with Nick Fuentes, and I don't know for sure, but that it has been alleged. And it has been alleged that Nick Fuentes didn't care for Charlie Kirk. I don't know, because I don't keep up with those type of people. Demons, I don't follow up on them. But right now, they're the news right now, so we're talking about them. Again, Charlie Kirk's unaliver was a MAGA. His parents voted for Trump. His grandmother voted for Trump. His grandmother said there's not anyone in their family that is a Democrat. And y'all want to say y'all coming for the leftists, but you need to come for your own. Go to war with yourself. Start World War III with MAGA on MAGA, baby. Because that guy was a MAGA 24/7. Yeah, he was a MAGA. But you want to come after black people. You're jealous of black people, and it's getting tired and sick. Find within. Go to God. Go to the light of God. Stop going over in the darkness with Satan. Want to target black people when we had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk being unalive. That's a sickness that you have. And y'all have had that sickness for centuries and centuries and centuries. Want to blame black people for something they had absolutely nothing to do with. Why do you hate black people so much? Is it that I'm 52 looking 32? Is it that I don't age? I don't have to get Botox and fillers and facelifts and skin pulled? No, baby, this is what I drink, water in a crystal wine glass. That's what I do. That's why I look so young. And I eat healthy. I eat my spinach. I eat my kale. I eat my salmon so I can stay looking young. I don't fill myself with McDonald's and Burger King like Donald Trump. I don't fill myself with beef because it ain't good for me. Beef gonna age you worse than anything. And I'm O positive. I have O positive blood type. I'm supposed to eat red meat, but I don't. What I do, I get my protein in other ways from nuts and other things. Catch up. Come on. Everybody's down with MAGA. You got to catch up so you can stay looking young like me. I don't have a filler in my face. I don't get Botox in my face. I don't get a facelift. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. What I do, I drink my water. I get my protein in other ways. I don't eat red meat. And I suppose to eat red meat because I'm O positive, but I don't. Because I want to keep looking young and I want to live a long time. Wake up. Catch up. You keep wanting to know the secret. And I got melanin. That's my secret. Hey. Wake up. Catch up. We're going to get started now. So today we are discussing Donald Trump. More about the Jeffrey Epstein, Trump diaper boy Don, and Charlie Kirk's murderer who unalived him. Trump, the walls are closing in, boy. Because the more that the Epstein estate release stuff, the more, we know. And we already knew exactly who Donald Trump is. He's a nasty boy. He's so nasty. You purchased somebody that depreciated. Melania Trump was older than all of those young girls because Epstein had teens that he was trafficking that was much younger than Melania, because Melania Trump is older than me. And I will be 52 real soon. Melania Trump is 54, probably 55 now. Melania Trump, is you that purchase that was expired, depreciated? Donald Trump married Melania Trump. And around that time, he was alleged to have been with younger girls that Epstein and him was supposed to have been trafficking from Mar-a-Lago. Melania Trump. Donald Trump paid $22,000 to Epstein for a depreciated woman. Melania Trump is older than me. Yes, God. Melania Trump is older than me. Although she's wrinkled, she gets stuff done in her face that I don't have to. She's 2 or 3 years older than me. We both in our 50s. Melania Trump was older than all those girls that Epstein had been trafficking. And Donald Trump bought a depreciated woman from Epstein for $22,000. Melania Trump is older than me. Melania Trump was older than those females that Jeffrey Epstein had been trafficking. Donnie, did you purchase Melania from Epstein? I'm just asking. I don't know. Inquired minds want to know. Because the mind can't help but to travel back. But we're about to listen to some things and learn exactly who Donnie is, and I don't care what MAGA feels or think. Y'all been threatening me, and my moderators have been saving those messages because I'm turning them over to the feds. Y'all have been continuing to threaten my life. When I'm not even talking about you, I'm talking about Donald Trump and the facts on Donald Trump. Don't get mad at me if that man wear a diaper. Don't get mad at me if Donald Trump is over 200 and something pounds or more. When the man stand up, the stomach so big, even though he wear a girdle to hide and big jackets to hide his big gut. Don't get mad at me about it. I don't have a big gut. Why be mad at somebody that didn't cause the problem for Donald Trump? Donald Trump caused his problems. Doesn't eat McDonald's and Burger King. He probably got worms in there. Old men can give you worms, honey. So I'm going to show y'all something describing Donnie, and it's so real and so much the truth. Hello, you beautiful kings and queens. Hit that like button as you coming in. Also, if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can send me super chat, super stickers. And in my description is my Venmo. So if you want to send me something through Venmo, if you have Venmo, you can send me something through Venmo. Also, in my description is my PayPal link. Yes, you can hit that link and decide what you want to send me to show me that you appreciate all of my hard work and all of the research that I have been doing to bring to you. So we're going to listen to this. Oh, one other thing, more housekeeping. Also, I have memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have memberships. You can get a membership. Membership starts with the Ruby's membership for $4.99. You get things that the regular subscribers and viewers would never see. So that's the good and juicy thing, because you get all the court cases of Donald Trump that he's hiding from America, thinking America don't know about it, that he can keep fooling MAGA about. All the digging and the nastiness he has been doing is in my membership. I also have the Diamonds membership. It is $9.99. You getting just a little bit more than the Rubies get, okay? So check them out. So we're going to go ahead and listen to something about old blubber boy. Donnie looks like his skin is melting. You know how you wipe somebody with some old nasty makeup? It look like a brown crayon just melting. And Donnie ain't even a black man. Donnie's face is darker than my face, and I am a black woman. Born and raised by two black parents. Well, I had black parents. How about I just say that? Both of my parents are black. That's a better way for me to phrase my childhood. So let's see what Donnie looks like and the things Donnie have done. Donnie has done so much. Donnie want to erase history, y'all. But the problem is, Donnie boy, while you erase the history, you're repeating the history that you're trying to hide. So that's what's laughable about Donald Trump. Oh, there's many things we can laugh about with Donald Trump. The grimy ways of a white, mediocre man. Uh-oh, it's in Spanish. Ooh, hold on, let me see. I just read it. Let's see what it is. So this is about Donald Trump and his con man ways, the cowardly draft dodger, the gluttony of a parasite, the racism of a Klansman, the sexism of a back alley creep, the ignorance of a, I can't say that word, the greed of a man, spray painted orange, and paraded in prize country, not a president, not even a man, just a disease distillation and everything this country swears it isn't. That is Donald Trump. That's him. Everything I just read to you describes Donald Trump. A grifter, look at that, a gold car with himself on there. Donnie, nobody even buying that gold car. You know why? Because America is not a flex no more. America, the country that the black person built on their backs, and your people got to sit around and watch us build it on our backs. And then brown people came on over with the continuation, which they was originally before you. Yeah. California belongs to Mexico. Texas belongs to Mexico. Arizona belongs to Mexico. New Mexico belongs to Mexico. And the list can just go on and on and on. White people, what do you really, really own that you have not stolen? Look at this creep. He called Jeffrey Epstein a creep. Donald Trump is the biggest, nastiest creep ever in America. Look at him. He darker than me and I'm black. Donnie runs around and wear all this makeup that belongs on a black person, a colored person. Donald Trump has been cosplaying being a black man while hating black people. Who go buy black people makeup and put it on unless you want to cosplay being a black person? Donald Trump wants to be Barack Obama so bad, he wears black people makeup. I'm black, and Donnie's makeup is blacker than me. He looks terrible. Uh-oh, it's on mute. I apologize. One moment, beautiful kings and queens.
Hi, I'm Kylie, and I wanted to get on here and say that just because you're a person of color and you side with conservative white people does not make them like you anymore. As someone who grew up in a conservative white area, I can tell you pretty confidently that there are only 4 reasons that most white people have a friend of color. Number 1 is so that they can say that they aren't racist, and they can tokenize you and say that you're one of the good ones while also giving themselves some sort of social credit. Number 2, they like to have people around that they feel that they are smarter or better than in some way. They almost see their friends of color as sort of sidekicks when they're the main character. I think it's disrespectful to put somebody into that role and not recognize their own individuality. Number 3, they keep you around to make fun of you or say things behind your back. And again, the whole tokenizing look, oh, he doesn't act, insert race here, which probably results in more comparison between you and other in-group members. And number 4, just to have somebody around. Please don't fall into this trap of thinking that just because you say the things that they want and you hang out with them, that they will ever fully include you. Because most racists will never see you on the same level as them because they feel they are superior. Just a bad situation to be in. Hi, I'm Kylie, and I wanted to get on here.
Okay, black people, I love her message. Those of you who are black, this beautiful white queen just said how white people think of you. So don't fool yourself, because a lot of you were talking about, oh, we got to pray for Charlie. Charlie going to heaven. If you don't stop that, you know darn well Charlie is not going to step into the gates of heaven, the pearly gates with Jesus Christ is handing out our white robes and our white, good, beautiful wings. No. He spoke of hate. And God is not of hate. He spoke of division. He spoke so cruel that his mouth now is going to remain shut. He believed in that Second Amendment so much that he died by the Second Amendment. Be careful what you say so you don't clunk out by that. I would never praise the Second Amendment. No, I would not. I'm going to play this again so black people can comprehend. Just because you be around them does not mean they like you. And this is coming from a white woman. A lot of times I come on here and I use white people to put the narrative and the story out there better because I'm black. And if I'm saying it, they don't pay me no mind. But if they hear it and see their own people saying the things, they tend to listen. So listen to black people. This is a white woman telling you the truth. Listen, Linda, listen.
Kylie and I wanted to get on here and say that just because you're a person of color and you side with conservative white people does not make them like you anymore. As someone who grew up in a conservative white area, I can tell you pretty confidently that there are only 4 reasons that most white people have a friend of color. Number 1 is so that they can say that they aren't racist, and they can tokenize you and say that you're one of the good ones while also giving themselves some sort of social credit. Number 2, they like to have people around that they feel that they are smarter or better than in some way. They almost see their friends of color as sort of sidekicks when they're the main character. I think it's disrespectful to put somebody into that role and not recognize their own individuality. Number 3, they keep you around to make fun of you or say things behind your back. And again, the whole tokenizing look, oh, he doesn't act, insert race here, which probably results in more comparison between you and other in-group members. And number 4, just to have somebody around. Please don't fall into this trap of thinking that just because you say the things that they want and you hang out with them, that they will ever fully include you. Because most racists will never see you on the same level as them because they feel they are superior. Just a bad situation to be in. Hi, I'm Kylie and I wanted to get on here and say that
okay, the token black person, because I know y'all in here. Did you not comprehend what this queen said? She's spitting knowledge. Don't be upset. Don't be offended. She's telling the truth. And you need to listen. Just because you hang around them does not mean they value you. And was she mistaken? And I'm going to be honest. The white woman is not more educated than the black woman. Like she said, it makes them look smarter. Well, honey, the truth is, you better check. Google. The black woman is the most educated in this country. That's a fact. And I'm not stating an opinion. I state a lot of my opinions, but that's a fact. One moment, please. See, I got a message for Kash Patel that pertains to that. He feels because that old fat white man that smells bad and wear black people makeup, cosplaying, being Barack Obama, picked him to be over the FBI, that he is one of them. But I'm going to let him listen to this message and let Kash Patel know you're not one of them, boy. Let me find that. God, let me help him find that. Because Kash Patel needs to know the truth. He's not one of them. What is that message for Kash Patel? If I don't find it right now, I'm going to show y'all. Because Kash Patel has it twisted real bad. Kash Patel wants to be a white man, but you're not white. We'll get to it sooner or later because I don't see it right now. But yeah, Kash Patel got it confused, y'all. He feels that he's one of them. Now, this beautiful white queen just let you know you not. You're just a token person to a white person. Donnie don't like you, Kash Patel. One moment, please. I want to find that message so bad. It's so sad how black and brown people, and it's more brown people right now. Y'all went and voted for Donnie Boy because you thought that the white people was going to accept you. They don't accept you, boo. But you still got to love them because you can't get in heaven hating them, you know? One moment, please. So we're going to listen to something Kash Patel has to say about Queen Beyonce, a black woman that is the most talented artist out. The artist that can fill a stadium and outsell anybody right now. #1 country album. And then the white man want to say that she don't belong in country. Well, country has returned back home to black people because that's something that we started and you stole that too. So when you tell that black woman she don't belong in country, no, baby, we originated. Anything you do, we originated and you stole it.
Say, even though she's, I guess, one of the biggest music stars ever, I find her music to be awful, unlistenable.
Same.
And just, quite honestly, just noise. It's not music. It's disgusting.
It feels so good to be alive.
And that's the message from Beyonce, baby. Charlie Kirk. It feels so good to be alive. Although you bashed this beautiful black queen, Beyonce, Woo! The highest paid country singer and the #1 country singer in the country, baby. Y'all got so mad you started another category in the awards because y'all was mad that the black woman was racking up all the awards in the country category. May I get an amen on that? Don't get mad, get glad, and scratch your pale. The hate is real. The hate is real for black people. And now all we do is laugh at you. Because everything you do, we already have done. And y'all claim y'all study us. Yeah, you copy us. You cosplay our music. You study it to learn how to sing. You show me something that we study and try to be like you. You can't. Country music originated with black people. Rock and roll was started by black people. Yeah. We're taking it back. Get over it.
Some big news right now. According to the Daily Beast, Tyler Robinson, the 22-year-old man arrested in connection with the shooting of Charlie Kirk, comes from a family that is proudly MAGA, according to his own grandmother. Debbie Robinson, who's his grandmother, spoke with the Daily Mail today, and this was cited by the Daily Beast, where she told the publication that her son, Robinson's dad, was a Republican for Trump. She went on to say, quote, "Most of my family members are Republican. I don't know any single one who's a Democrat." She went on to say that she's very confused, that Tyler was a shy person, that he's never spoken about politics at all. And now obviously he can have differing views from his family, and we're still going to get more information about that over the coming hours, days, and weeks. But for several days, many on the right blame the left. And well, with each passing hour, it seems that not to be fully true. And that's why it's important to wait for the full facts to come out before espousing your opinions. Spread the word and follow along, stay up to date on all the news you need to know about. We have some big news right now.
Please go right now on another one of your devices and follow Aaron Partners on Facebook, Instagram. Go to YouTube on another device. Don't shut me out. And subscribe to his YouTube channel, Aaron Partners, AARONPARNAS. He's a great content creator. He's doing it big. He is so good that Donald Trump tried to sue him too. That tell you how powerful Aaron Partners is, baby. Go find him on TikTok too, okay? You won't regret it. Aaron Partners is such a big content creator that Donald Trump had his TikTok shut down. But baby, he's back. Yeah, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. Donald Trump can't stop anything. That demonic spirit, it just festers. And I pray that it hadn't festered into his son. Oh, yesterday I saw, and I forgot to save that video, that Donald Trump's son, Barron, may be flunking out at the university he attends right now in New York. His grades are not good. He just falling in the footsteps of his father, you know. Hold on. I got something to do right quick. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to do something right quick. I apologize. It was an emergency. I had to run and get something because I wanted to get my package. But anyway, I am back. Don't give up on me. I still love y'all. Sometimes things happen. I have to stop because I didn't get it early and it finally was at my door. So, okay. So we're going to continue talking about Donald Trump and Charlie. Oh, this was what I was going to show you about Kash Patel. He is one of like those token ones. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bless your soul, Mark. God going to bless you tonight, okay? So we're going to continue. We're going to start now with Kash Patel. Because, oh, Kash Patel, he wants to be accepted into the fold of being a great white man. It hurts his heart that He's not one of Donald Trump, and he's not a Pete Hegseth. But he's going to have to get over himself because he's going to be insulted by somebody in Utah, a big dog in Utah. Listen to this.
This bad stuff happens.
Guys, this is my favorite part.
For 33 hours, I was praying that
What? You smell that? It smells like accountability.
this had to happen here, that it wouldn't be one of us.
Oh God, no, please. Don't let it be a white man.
Somebody drove from another state. Somebody came from another country.
Look at this guy's face. Look
Somebody
at his
came from
eyes.
another country.
It's like he got hit in the neck. You're not one of them, bro.
Sadly, that prayer was not answered the way I hoped for.
Why don't you love me?
Just because I thought it would make it easier on us if we could just say, hey, we don't do that here. But it did happen here. You know, this bad stuff happens.
Guys, this is my favorite part.
For 33 hours, I was praying that
What? You smell that? It smells like accountability.
this had to happen here, that it wouldn't be one of us.
Oh God, no, please. Don't let it be a white man.
Somebody drove from another state. Somebody came from another country.
Look at this guy's face. Look
Somebody
at his
came from
eyes.
another country.
It's like he got hit in the neck.
Kash Patel, you would never be a white man. Accept it. You're beautiful brown. I'm a beautiful black woman. I don't want to be anybody else. I love everybody, but I love being black because I have special powers because I'm black. Look at Shakari, the talented track star. She outruns the best of them. That's a black woman. Look at the tennis players. Who's whipping ASS? The black woman. I would never want to be any other color. I like being a black person. There's nothing wrong with being who you are, Kash Patel. You're never going to be accepted into the fold of Donald Trump. He don't like you. He just picked a brown person to take the fall for when it go bad. Like he picked that black guy to be over the urban lead of black people. That ain't even a good position. He don't even really show that black guy. Because he didn't want him in his cabinet. He's just a token black guy. But that black guy, I think he pretty much knows where he stands. He knows he's black and he ain't trying to be white. Kash Patel is darker than me. A Muslim man or whatever, Indian man, whatever you want to call him. He's darker than me. And I'm a black woman. And he is not fitting in that fold of being the white man. It ain't happening, Kash Patel. You're just a token one that would never be white. So, breaking. The Colorado school Pow is revealed to be a rabid anti-Semitic and white supremacists who fetishize the Columbine powing, proving once again that the right-wing violence possesses the real danger to America. It is the real danger to America. It definitely is. All of these powings and unaliving is from the right wing. It always be a white male. Yes. No, put that over there for me. Hold on, y'all. One moment, okay? Hold on. Just a moment. I'll be back. Just a moment. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. It's a Friday evening. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna continue. So we're gonna listen to some more about Charlie. Charlie wanted those files released in full, and Donnie didn't approve of that. My opinion is Charlie was running his mouth too much. Charlie's a right wing, but he spoke against Donald Trump. I don't know how far that was going to get him, but it got him where he wanted to be because he believed in that Second Amendment, okay?
Well, it's Thursday, baby, and we're going to get to the tea. But I have a few things that I need to say, if you want to sit with me. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. My throat is dry. Anyway, over the last couple of weeks, and few months, actually, Mr. Kirk had been calling for the full, unredacted release of the files. He was very passionate about this. I have watched clip after clip after clip. He was so very passionate about transparency with the American people and having them files released unredacted. It was one of his greatest passions and one of his greatest wishes was to have that released. And I think if we're going to honor Mr. Kirk, because apparently Daddy Dumpy Pants, the president, this hurt him dearly what happened to Mr. Kirk. They were very close friends. And I just believe in order to honor his memory, maybe Daddy Dumpy Pants should fulfill that request of Mr. Kirk today and get the DOJ and Pam Blondie Bondi, Satan Cindy Lou Who, to honor Mr. Kirk's memory by releasing the entirety of the files unredacted. It's the least the GOP could do. You know, they keep voting against the release of it, but, and, you know, in the face of this tragedy, about, you know, Mr. Kirk that they loved so dearly. They loved him so dearly. So I'm hoping today that maybe in some kind of way you will at least try to honor his wishes.
Okay, MAGA, we need y'all to honor Charlie Kirk's wishes. We all want the Epstein files released. Can you do that for us, Mr. President? Instead of giving him that award that you promised Mayor Giuliano, release the files. Charlie is gone. Give him peace. That's something that he really, really wanted. The files released. Release the files. Hit that like button. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button, please. So, MAGA may have been quick to point fingers at the left for Charlie Kirk's unaliving. But Tyler Robinson, grandmother, insists that they come from a family of Trump supporters. Yeah. So when y'all pointing that finger over at the Dems, you need to take that finger and turn it around and point it at yourself. Because he was not a lefty, baby. That Tyler, who looked like Charlie Kirk's, could have been his brother, could have been his younger brother, because they look so much alike, is a Trump supporter. Yeah. And that comes from the Daily Beast. Also, please subscribe to Christina Talks T. Not TEA, but just the letter T. She is on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, etc., etc. Christina Talks T. Check her out. So, we're going to listen to some Jasmine Crockett because she says Donald Trump is a liar. Oh, we all knew that, Jasmine. Yeah. One moment, please. This is coming from Forbes, breaking news.
My lead source tonight sits on the House Oversight Committee, which is now at the center of this story. Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett of Texas joins me now. And thank you, Congresswoman, for being here because Chairman Comer says that Democrats are cherry-picking the information that they're releasing. They're politicizing what's being released tonight. As a Democrat on the House Oversight Committee, what is your response to the chairman?
No, listen, here's the deal. We have a president that is sitting in office that obviously had a very close relationship with arguably one of the worst pedophiles that we've ever seen in this country. And he's gone from, I don't really know him like that. No, we're not really that close. yes, he was an FBI informant, to now he said there never was this birthday, but there never was this letter. And I think it goes to his credibility or lack thereof when it comes down to this particular investigation. It also goes to when we hear the White House say things like, hey, this will be seen as a hostile act if you sign off on this. Listen, as American people, we should all be in unison, no matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, or independent, when it comes down to cracking down on something like this. And this literally is so big. I, as someone who practiced criminal law in Texas, in Arkansas, and in federal courts, I have never seen a case this big. And I did it for literally over 15 years.
In terms of what Democrats on your committee are putting out, the address book that came out tonight, it's got, I mean, I looked at it. It's names and phone numbers of people we know, their addresses. Was there a consideration about redacting that information, or was it intentional to just release it with everything?
So as it relates to the committee and what the committee itself has put out, we as committee members haven't sat down in a room and said, this is exactly what's going to happen when. Those are...
So who made this decision?
Those decisions are made by our ranking member, along with the lawyers that are serving on our committee, because honestly, we don't sit and do that kind of stuff. The things that we're doing is we're trying to make sure that we are going after and we're subpoenaing the information that is going to lead to real answers, whether it's people or whether it's documents. So we are coming up with a plan around that. In addition to that, obviously, we are going to have staff that is going to go up and speak with those attorneys that release this most recent information to us, because there have been redactions. And so they're going to see everything unredacted to make sure that they're just not cherry picking.
I'm going to stop it right there. What Jasmine Crockett is saying, she's talking about the redactions. Pam Bundy and Kash Patel had the FBI, 1,000 FBI agents, to go and redact Donald Trump out of the Epstein files. And as you heard the hot mic of one of the people that work for the DOJ said that they're going to redact all the Republican Party out of the Epstein files and leave the Democrats that are in the Epstein files, enhance them in the Epstein files. So she's talking about what Queen Summer Lee stated. They don't want the redacted files. When she subpoenaed for the files, Queen Summer Lee stated, we want the non-redacted files. And that's what Jasmine Crockett is highlighting right now when she's speaking. So, but she also going to reveal the lies of Donald Trump in this video as well. So let's take a listen, a little bit more of a listen, okay?
So do you have any issues with all the numbers and names and addresses being published?
I mean, I think that I personally probably would, simply because of the environment that we're in right now. And as someone who is consistently receiving death threats because of kind of political sycophants, I would.
You have no problem with it. On this drawing...
No, I'm saying I would have an issue.
You would have redacted it?
Yeah, I probably would have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Yeah, just, I mean, it's like...
Unless
so that's not what we want.
Again, it may be that
and that's not what she stated previously before.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, these people could have moved. These telephone numbers may not work anymore, that kind of stuff. So I don't know if the team dug into that type of information just so that it could say, at this moment, this person lived here or there, but they may not even live there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's hundreds of names, as you know. On the drawing itself, the White House has denied that the drawing existed. They denied that it was Trump's signature. Tonight, they are denying it, saying that releasing it is proof that it's not his signature. I mean, we showed, obviously, examples that mirror it. What do you make of the White House's defense here?
The fact that the president is a liar.
The devil is a liar.
I mean, that's all I really got for you. I mean, you know, here's the thing. We got this from the Epstein estate. This isn't something that came from a random Democratic something. This came from the estate. And so...
Because basically that would have mean that someone had to forge this...
Correct.
It didn't come from Democrats.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. Like,
hit the like button, please.
He even got elected. Remember when?
So somebody took their like button. Y'all dirty.
Trump got elected this time, and
hit the like button.
Some kind of foresight that he was going to run for office again, somehow win again, and we've got to make sure that this is sitting here so that when a committee comes through to get this, then it's crazy.
Do you agree that even if that is his signature, having his signature on the letter doesn't constitute any wrongdoing or illegal action.
No,
by the president?
I think the biggest issue is the fact that he cannot be honest about it, right? Like, why lie? Because it doesn't implicate, right? But the fact that you're lying makes it look like, what else are you lying about? Those are the questions that we have. If you'll lie about something this simple, then when you're trying to tell us that you had nothing to do with these women or these girls, why should we believe you?
Hey, can we just show the signature on the page that was released today one more time? The White House is denying it is actually his. And when you look at this on this drawing from the White House, or from what was released today by your committee, if we have that picture of Trump's signature here, or what is allegedly his signature that they're denying, you see that and you believe that's his signature.
Yeah, who else sounds like that? I mean, it is a signature of signatures. I mean, that is his signature. End of story. Now, I don't think that it's worth time trying to get somebody to come in and, who's an expert and goes through the curves and that kind of stuff. We have experts that can do that if he really wants to. But I don't think that it takes an expert to know that that is his signature.
Can I ask about something else that the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee published tonight? It's a tweet tonight, and it says, it has a picture, and it says, this picture, it alleges, it says, shows Epstein and a longtime Mar-a-Lago member joking about selling a fully depreciated woman to Donald Trump for $22,000 and $22,500. Can you explain what is being alleged here in this picture?
I mean, obviously, I didn't write it, but from the looks of it, it does look like he engaged potentially. Now, I think that is more incriminating than the birthday. The birthday just makes him look like a creep. But this, it's joking about selling a woman. When and why is that ever funny? And why is it that they would say that he would be one that would be buying a woman? And to say fully depreciated, and it had some things that really made you feel like it was somebody that was young, because it was talking about the ability to learn, like a quick learner or something like that. I don't remember the exact language. But it's really disturbing. And honestly, it's really a sad day in this country that this is the guy that is leading our nation. I mean, we used to care about the morality of a leader, but when you're looking at this and you're looking at his actions overall, it doesn't seem like he has a moral compass.
He doesn't.
That he has an honest bone in his body.
And we don't know that Trump wrote that. Do you know if that information has been vetted, or is it in the process of being vetted, whatever is being alleged?
The most that I can tell you is that came from the estate. That is something that we got from the estate. So usually when we're looking at documents, we're looking at the trail and like who had what. All I can tell you is that it came out of the estate. So this is something that is older. I'm sure that as our attorneys go up to see the unredacted versions of all the documents, there will be questions about who the people are that are in the photos and things like that. And ultimately, I think that they may be people that we ultimately...
We're going to cut this short with Jasmine. I love my girl, Jasmine Crockett. She's so beautiful. Donnie, it's your signature. No one knew you would become the man in the Oval Office twice. So why would somebody set it up to do something many years ago to set up Donald Trump now? They didn't know you was going to be in the Oval Office. Not that we wished and prayed for it. No. No one desired you. Your wife doesn't desire you. One moment, please. So, Tyler Robinson's father, 27-year vet of the sheriff's office, detained and turned in his son. The guy that unalived Charlie Kirk was detained and turned in by his father. His father was a 27-year vet sheriff. He's a veteran of being a sheriff. So I'm going to show you some couple photos. This is him with a thing that looks like Donald Trump. He looks like Charlie to me, like Charlie Kirk's younger brother, Charlie.
You have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University. The value of this scholarship is approximately $32,000. This scholarship is available for 4 years or 8 semesters.
Okay.
This is your guy, MAGA. He's MAGA. Don't disown him now. He's part of you. He wears a Trump t-shirt. Oh, I hit my wine glass hard. It's a crystal wine glass. Y'all heard that ring ding? So it said, let's look at Charlie Robinson. Charlie Kirk's alleged unaliver stats. He's white, Christian, dead as a cop, scholarship student, pow loving family, Republican family, lives in Utah, dressed up as Trump on Halloween in 2017. Those are always the one that goes out and pow everybody.
We got him. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University. This information was also conveyed to the FBI. Investigators reviewed additional video footage from UVU surveillance and identified Robinson arriving on UVU campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at approximately 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, in which he is observed on video in a plain maroon t-shirt, light-colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light-colored shoes. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County on September 12th, in the early morning hours, Robinson was observed. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of September 11th.
It's a Friday evening, so let's play a little bit. Someone left this message. This is from Buzz Turtle Man. He says, if you get in water, the plastic in your face will keep you afloat. You fixing the Botox. My beloved little white fella, mediocre white guy with a little bitty ping in his pants. You want to come over here and F with me, a black woman that does not get Botox, doesn't get fillers, none of that. None of that is in my beautiful black skin. My skin moves, baby. I've never had a facelift. I have never in my life got Botox. Never in my life got fillers. These are my lips. My skin. I'm going to float because I'm one of God's chosen ones. That's why, okay? You come in here and be so silly. If you're going to make a statement, say something real, MAGA. Stop hating on black people. I have melanin. I can't help that you from the Caucasus Mountains and desire to eat black people. I can't help you. Nat Turner, y'all ate him, wore him like he was a piece of leather. Let's listen to old Donnie Boy and all his lies.
Some people are cheering that Charlie was killed. How do we fix this country? How do we come back together?
I'll tell you something that's going to get me in trouble, but I couldn't care less. The radicals on the right, oftentimes are radical.
See, that's the thing. Donnie doesn't care to get America to a great place. That is not presidential. That would never have come from President Barack Obama or President Joe Biden's mouth. It wouldn't have never. So we're going to take a listen again. And he continues to blame the left when it was a MAGA that took Charlie Kirk's out. Get it together, MAGA.
Some people are cheering that Charlie was killed. How do we fix this country? How do we come back together?
I'll tell you something that's going to get me in trouble, but I couldn't care less. The radicals on the right, oftentimes are radical because they don't want to see crime.
Some people are cheering that Charlie was killed.
I will leave that with you. So we're going to learn more about Tyler Robinson's mom, Amber Joan Robinson. Quickly erase photos on her Facebook page. This is her. I can't play music. This is his mom, the one that unalived Charlie. And we want to know how Charlie ended up like that. That's how. So we're going to leave Charlie Kirk to the side. And we're going to get involved with some Epstein news. Some more Epstein news. Leaked emails between Jasmine Maxwell and Epstein. And Donnie is in those emails, y'all. Yeah. Epstein and Jasmine was planning on having a test tube baby. He didn't want to put it in her. He just wanted a baby.
Folks, we have some incredible reporting from Bloomberg that shows that Ghislaine Maxwell has been a liar about the extent, the intensity, the breadth of her relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. The fact that it continued at a level of contact during times that she told Todd Blanche and others that there was little to no contact. How do we know? Because Bloomberg got its hands on the inbox, the Yahoo inbox of Jeffrey Epstein. Hundreds of emails from his personal Yahoo account, which haven't previously been reported, shed new light on Maxwell's partnership with Epstein. They were but a part of a cache of more than 18,000 emails obtained by Bloomberg News, showing that Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein were much closer than either of them has ever publicly admitted. For example, Ghislaine Maxwell opened at least one foreign bank account using one of his addresses. She was a named director on one of his main revenue-generating companies, and she traded stock in a company that they were both invested in. These are some of the details that have not previously ever been made public. The two of them, disgustingly, discussed her becoming a part of a shared fertility procedure with him. She was going to allow him to inseminate her through a fertility procedure to carry his child. They also, in a damning way, corresponded via email about how to discredit the women that were raising allegations against him and against her, including one wherein she said that she was going to use, quote, compromising information against an alleged victim to be able to discredit her. I mean, this article is wild, sorry. And I wanted to highlight some of the kind of details that came out of this because it just goes to show that, I don't know, maybe Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche shouldn't have spent 9 hours with a known liar who has been convicted of child sex abuse, child sex predation, child sex trafficking. Maybe he should have let her just rot in a jail in Florida in a federal prison instead of giving her a one-way ticket to a golden minimum security camp in Texas. On May 23rd, 2008, just prior, while Epstein was contemplating his plea of guilty to Florida state charges because of that sweetheart plea deal that then U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida, Alex Acosta, was authorizing and negotiating with Jeffrey Epstein, on May 23rd, 2008, Jeffrey Epstein writes in an email to Ghislaine Maxwell, question, which one do you prefer? Lewd and lascivious conduct or procuring minors for prostitution, end quote. What that was about was the negotiations between Epstein's lawyers and the prosecutors as to what charges he would plead guilty. Because you recall, he had to plead guilty to 2 charges in state court in exchange for him not being prosecuted in federal court. Ghislaine Maxwell's response, quote, I suppose lewd and lascivious conduct. I would prefer lewd and lascivious conduct with a prostitute if possible, end quote. She was a disgusting fuck. 1 month later, Jeffrey Epstein pleaded guilty to 2 Florida state charges, felony solicitation of prostitution and procurement of minors to engage in prostitution. He also registered as a sex offender. Let's fast forward. Let's look at some of the other things that were part of this Bloomberg article. There was an exchange of at least 650 emails in all between Epstein and Maxwell. And this is only according to this cache of emails that Bloomberg was able to look at. Here we go. In their review of the emails by and between Epstein and Maxwell, Donald Trump's name pops up a few times. One of them is on September 14th of 2006, 2 months after he was charged in Florida with solicitation of prostitution. Ghislaine Maxwell emails to Jeffrey Epstein a list of 51 politicians, business executives, and Wall Street power brokers. Maxwell writes, quote, please review list and add or remove peeps. Epstein responds, remove Trump. Maxwell and Epstein then discuss additions to the list and at least one other deletion. Now look, there is no subject line for the email It could be anything. It could be something as innocuous and innocent as a guest list for a party, as Bloomberg suggests it could be. It could be anything. But why the removal of Trump's name from that list of people? Here's another time that Trump's name surfaces in the emails between Epstein and Maxwell. August 23rd, 2007, 1 month before Epstein signs that non-prosecution agreement with the U.S. Attorney's Office down here in the Southern District of Florida, Ghislaine emails him and says, "You have to assume they went to Donald Trump, then Gossman, the docks in WPB, West Palm Beach, Pash Cow, etc." These emails indicate Ghislaine Maxwell may have been referring to a team of investigative reporters that were trying to track down information from Donald Trump, Abe Gossman, a healthcare magnate, and others, including Joel Pashkow. Let's put a pin in this now. Joel Pashkow was the guy that I covered here on the channel a couple of days ago when we saw the birthday book that was turned over by the Epstein estate. Do you remember that incredibly lewd and disgusting drawing of Jeffrey Epstein with little girls back in 1983 or whatever? And then fast forward to 2003, it's him getting a massage and other things from half-clad young girls. Yeah, that's that guy who drew that. Pashkow's also the guy that said, ha ha, Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein sold a woman who got depreciated in value for $22,500 in that picture with the big, kind of Publishers Clearinghouse looking kind of check. Yeah, that he negotiated that deal from Epstein to sell a girl to Donald Trump. That's Joel Pashkow. So that's who was referenced in Ghislaine Maxwell's email to Jeffrey Epstein. I want to read this email again to you because I think it's an important one, right? August 23rd, 2007. You have to assume they went to Donald Trump, then Gossman, the docs in WPB, Pashkow, etc. Why would investigative reporters be going to Donald Trump to get information about Jeffrey Epstein unless they thought that Donald Trump had information about Jeffrey Epstein? Why? Because Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were good friends and they knew a lot about each other. Obviously, so did Joel Pashkow. Oh, and what's the common denominator there? Why, yes, Pashkow and Trump both submitted letters, cards, etc. to the birthday book for Jeffrey Epstein when he turned 50. What's next? Just days after the Palm Beach County home for Jeffrey Epstein was raided by law enforcement, just days after that raid, Jeffrey Epstein he received detailed instructions from Ghislaine Maxwell on how to give his sperm as a donation for their shared fertility treatment. Maxwell tells him how he can submit the sample, do it at home, and then she gives him the timing of how he's supposed to deliver his sperm. As disgusting as that thought is, I want you to stop and think about this. Ghislaine Maxwell claims that she just dated Jeffrey Epstein briefly and that she had this shared, kind of contacts and they traveled in the same circle, but nothing more. Honey, I want to tell you right now, even back in the mid-2000s, whenever, no woman is going to be having a conversation about being the carrier of someone else's baby unless they have the kind of relationship wherein, he ends up being the father, the literal biological father of your child. And conversely, no man's going to be sitting there having a conversation with a woman to be the carrier of his baby and be the biological mother of his child unless they're close. So spare me this idea that Ghislaine Maxwell was some collateral damage from some overzealous prosecution of Jeffrey Epstein. This is back in 2005, right? Alrighty.
We're going to stop it there. I'm going to read some of y'all comments, and I'll probably come back tomorrow. Thank you, King Allen. King Allen said Epstein was a known pedo at the time. Yes, he was. And Donald Trump didn't stop being friends with Epstein when he claimed. And Jasmine tried to lie and said that she was no longer communicating with Epstein as well. But she was trying to make a test tube baby with Epstein because he wasn't going to get on top of her. No. She's an older woman. He doesn't want that. He likes little girls. Did you not see the drawings of little girls massaging him? Alan says, Cal, please post a photo of yourself. Cal said, is this a man? Who are you referring to? Because I know you're not talking about me. You better hope you're a man, which you was born with probably both X down there. You got a ping and a PUSSY. Or do you use your back end as your PUSSY? You got a bussy. I'm going to come back tomorrow, y'all, and we're going to revisit some of these things. Oh, if you have not gotten my magazine, Queen Magazine, get you one. You won't regret it. This is the beautiful R&B singer on the cover, Jada Raquel. Get you one of these magazines. I talk about the Texas situation with government wheelchair gangster and the NAACP sues Texas. So I talk about that. I have the musician Karen Rojas in my magazine. He lives in Mexico. I have the great Rashawn Dorsey. She has a dance studio here in Atlanta. Dr. DeQuisha. She's in my magazine. She does a blog in my magazine. Dr. Heavenly for Georgia. She's running for state representative. She District 93. Dr. Heavenly is on Married to Medicine. She also has a great dental office here in Atlanta where she does veneers, etc. I have different music artists in here, my products, my books. For example, this is my book, The Purple Cinderella, Surviving Multiple RAPISTS. This is the book. You can get my book on Amazon. It's available in print and ebook. I am an author, a published author. Check out my magazine and get my books on Amazon. I have written 4 books on Amazon, and they are available in ebook as well. Again, go to my website, IamLillieYoung.com. You can get my magazine in print or digital, so check it out. We're going to be getting up out of here early tonight. I will come live tomorrow, and I apologize for the interruptions, but it's a Friday, and I have a lot going on, and I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? I love you. Bye.